Blog Talk Radio.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Oh, there's sunshine in my soul today, more glorious and bright, and glows in any earthly sky. For Jesus is my light. Oh, there is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. When Jesus looks his smiling face, there's sunshine in my soul.
Stevie B's Media Production presents Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, playing your favorite acappella gospel songs from some of the world's greatest acappella artists. So sit back, relax, and listen to the sweet sounds of voices. Call in live to telephone 713-955-0508 or send us an email to srbutler1009@yahoo.com. So who's riding with Stevie B on the blast tonight? You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
But there is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. When Jesus looks his smiling face, there's sunshine in my soul.
This radio show is being broadcast from the great state of North Carolina. This is Stevie B, and I'm the blaster master of acapella gospel music. And according to Yvonne, the general conner of Dayton, Ohio, she says Stevie B is the hardest working Christian DJ in the world today, bless her heart. But you can't be the blaster master if you're not dropping any bombs on your radio show. I said boom, boom. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, I've just taken off, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking back Friday night for the Lord. Oh, yes, we are. For the next 3 hours, I want to play some of your favorite acapella gospel songs from such artists as Straight Company, Dorian Paul, Committed Acapella Chorus, and many, many more. I want to hear from our listeners tonight. You can give me a call to the live show at 713-955-0508. Or you can send me an email to srbutler1009@yahoo.com and let me know who's riding with me on the blast tonight. I'm trying to lift up your spirits with these inspirational songs on a Friday night. That's right. It's Friday night, and Stevie B is playing acapella gospel music. So turn up your spiritual ear.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
At the bottom of the hour, I'll be playing Stevie B's Song of the Week. We want to feature a song and tell you a little bit about the artist. We'll also be featuring on the broadcast Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul. I also have my wingman on the broadcast tonight. He's going to be dropping the bombs on this radio show. Hey, wingman, how you doing? I see you made it on time tonight.
Boom, boom.
I know that's right. You got your uniform on?
No, I got ketchup I got meat sauce all over it.
You got meat sauce on your uniform.
Yeah,
you didn't spill them on them boots, did you?
Yeah, I got them on the boots too.
You a mess. Thank you for riding with me on the blast tonight, my brother. All right, get on down there in the cargo hold and get them bombs ready so we can drop the bombs on the show tonight.
Boom, boom.
All right. Thank you, my brother, for riding with me on the blast. Ladies and gentlemen, also during the broadcast, I have Stevie B shouted out. Now, these are just some people I want to recognize all over the world. I've been coming in contact with good folk, not only here on social media, but I've been running into good people every day in the community in which I live. I'm here right outside of Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and there's just some great people in this community where I live. So I just want to give them a shout out on the broadcast because they are enjoying what they're hearing on this radio show. And I just want to thank them for their love and support for this program. Also, we'll have a new feature on the broadcast called my monthly triple spin. And what that is, I just play 3 singles of whatever artist that I'm featuring during the course of the month. And each show, I will play these 3 singles for every show for the month of September. That is my monthly triple spin. We'll also be featuring on the broadcast my listener's choice. And now these are just some songs that my listening audience have told me that they want to hear on the radio show. So I just want to honor those requests. Also on the broadcast tonight, we have a live spot. And what that live spot is just a live performance. I just love hearing the artists interact with their audience. So you got Stevie B, the Blaster Master, loose in the booth on the 1s and 2s. So let's get into the music, the sweet sounds of voices. Now on tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Story Glory segment. And my special guest, we try to do this Story Glory segment the first Friday of every month. We try to have artists on the broadcast. We just want to hear their story. We want to hear the story behind the music. And that's what that Story Glory segment is all about. My dear brother, Anthony Walker, down there in Florida, he made a statement one time, and I thought this was a very poignant statement. He said, once you know the story, then you know the glory. And, of course, he was talking about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. But that just gave me a good idea for this show. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Once you know the story, then you do know the glory. So I need to get these artists on this broadcast so they can tell us their story, tell us how they got started into Acappella Gospel music, and we can learn some of the history or the stories behind some of these songs that they're singing. And that's what this segment is all about, the Story Glory segment. So on tonight's broadcast, my special guest is Ron Walker. How you doing, my brother?
Stevie B, my man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
That's all.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, that's what I'm doing. So what's
hey, Steve,
good,
I got to
man?
tell you, man, I was listening to that jingle. I was like, wow, this man is a true professional. I've heard jingles, man, but this acapella jingle just takes it over the top. I just had to admire you for that, man. I wanted to just throw that out there just to let you know.
Hey, thank you, my brother. I'm trying to get that commercial sound on this broadcast.
Yeah.
So we trying to cross over. We trying to get the world to hear what we got a message for the world. You know what I'm saying? We trying
Absolutely,
to get this
man.
message out to the world, brother. Acapella gospel music is the best kept secret in town.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more with you.
Well, that's what it's all about. So, brother, now that we have you on the broadcast, before we get started, I have some questions for you from my dear friend Linda Dilly. She's from Sand Springs, Oklahoma, and she's been tasked with writing the questions for all of the artists that come to this program. And I certainly appreciate her for doing that. So we'll be asking you some of those questions. But before we get started, we also have some of your music that we want to play on the broadcast as well, and you can give us the backstory for some of these tracks that you have as well. But before we do that, why don't you give us a brief introduction of yourself and just tell my listeners what you would like them to know about yourself.
Well, I hail from a small city called Buffalo, New York, which was where I was born and raised there. And, well, music has always been in our family. I mean, ever since pretty much I can walk. And I know you've probably heard that a lot, from other artists, but that is true. as far as my situation is concerned. We've always done a cappella. We've toured just about every city you can imagine there in the United States. I've done that with my family. And I really got into singing and writing a cappella music full force. I would say probably around 1979. I mean, I've been doing it before then, but I didn't really get serious about it until 79. And I never looked back, you know. I never looked back. It's just something that I've always had a passion for. It's kind of slowed down now, of course, a little bit, but that's always been where my heart is. A cappella music, you know. I've done the music thing, but nothing compares to a cappella, and that's pretty much where my roots are actually grounded in a cappella music. So
now,
there you have it. It's not a long story to me.
How many albums do you have?
Well, if you count, I haven't really done that many solo albums, but I've done albums with other artists and groups. So if you want to count them, I don't know, probably I've been affiliated with maybe just, I'd say 20 albums.
20?
From 79 till today, yeah.
Wow.
So,
brother,
it's...
we need to get some of this music, man. I got to get some of that music.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. 20 albums. Yeah. Wow. And you just have one solo project?
Well, no. Ever since I left, well, I won't say I left, but since Renaissance, I have to tell you a little bit about that a little bit later, but back in about 89, when Renaissance broke up, that's when I started doing solo albums. And the first solo album that I've ever done was entitled Hold My Hand.
Oh, okay.
And to this day, my wife claims the best songs were on that album, but you know, I don't know about that because I'm still fiddling with, you know, a few songs here and there. But I would have to say, 89 is pretty much when I started going solo, and production work on some other albums and things like that, featuring other artists here and there. I have to say it's been a joy, man, you know, taking part in some of these people's lives, you know.
Yeah.
And, but one in particular, as a matter of fact, I had a conversation with, I know you play Committed on your radio show quite a bit.
Yes,
I was
sir. That's
having
one of my
conversations
power
with
groups.
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's one of my power groups. Yeah.
You know, and they are absolute phenomenon. The reason why I say that is because the three brothers, I know the three brothers very well, you know, and we go back a long ways, you know, the Malone brothers. And, every time we have a chance to sit down and talk, we reminisce. And what I didn't know was back in the days when we had Renaissance, they told me that, well, you know, it was because of Renaissance that we started into a cappella music. And I was floored, you know. We were just really just having a good time back then, and I had no idea of the impact. But it was truly flattering to hear that from incredibly talented young men. And to this day, and they'll tell you, they are still to this day my favorite a cappella group that there is.
You know,
I know there's good groups, but
I told the story when I had Brian on the show, and I first heard Committed live about 2005 maybe, and my wife bought a CD, and I had that CD in my car for 5 years straight, playing that CD.
Wow.
But I never thought I'd get a chance to sit down and interview Brian, because I don't even think I got a chance to meet him when they did that live performance. Because he came to Greensboro, North Carolina, at the Coliseum Boulevard Church of Christ. And I played that CD, man, for 5 years straight in my car.
Oh, man, you and me both. I still have one I've worn out, and I still got to call them back, get another one.
Yeah.
They're incredible. They are truly a blessed group, you know. And oh my goodness! And if you sit down and you talk to them, you can tell they live what they sing, and they sing what they live. And they are a blessing. And I'll say this, until I'm no longer living, they are my favorite group. Yes, sir.
Well, between Committed and Straight Company, those are my power groups right there. I got those are my bookend groups right there. They,
I hear you. Yeah, man, I hear you.
They're on my playlist all the time. I don't think I've done a show where at least one of those groups was not on my playlist.
Oh yeah, you made a wise choice.
Yeah,
made a wise choice. I've known Strength Company a long time ago.
Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that marathon show that I did for Straight Company a few months ago?
Unfortunately, because of my schedule, I did not get a chance to. But you know what? I am going to start. I'm going to start changing my ways from this day forward. I'm going to start listening more to the show.
My shows are on demand, so you can go back and listen to those episodes.
Okay.
You can listen to them on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, and on iTunes.
All right, that I'm going to do.
Hey, we doing a new thing here in Acappella Gospel music now.
Yeah, I hear you, man. You're reaching all kinds of places. That's good.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I did a marathon show for Straight Company, and that's episode 76. Is that 76. Marathon show? And on that marathon show, 2 of the original members was on that show with me. But 3
Jesse
of the members
had to be one of them, huh?
Yeah, Jesse and Mark Clemens and George Smith.
Yeah.
The legendary Mark Clemens.
All right. Yeah.
The legendary Mark Clemens.
Good deal.
And I found out some good information from those guys. I didn't know that Mark Clemens did the bass line on Johnny Wilder Jr.'s album, that My Goal album.
I do remember that because I remember when Johnny recorded it. I do remember that.
Mark Clemens did the bass line on that whole album.
That's right. I didn't
know that until they put that information out on that marathon show.
Yeah, I've known that when I was living in Los Angeles, and I had the first opportunity to hear it. And the bass was just phenomenal because I know sort of how much Johnny was a perfectionist,
Oh, yeah.
And oh my goodness, it wasn't released if it wasn't just right, and he picked the right man to do that. And man, I tell you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But they talked about all that good stuff on that marathon show, so you can hear that on episode 76. That was a great show.
Okay.
And see, that marathon show is a 3-hour show, and I was playing just Straight Company for the whole show.
Wow.
That's my marathon show.
Wow.
And I try to do that show at least once a quarter. And if you have that much music, then I can do a marathon show for you too.
You know what? I'm going to have to get with all my resources because I've recorded with so many people. If I can get that down to sort of an MP3, then I'll definitely see if I can get that forwarded to you. Yeah, my good friend Willard Krigler is the one that can drum up all the music for me. I'll see if I can get with him and put something together. Yeah, and get that done.
Yeah, we'll do a marathon show for you. And once I do those marathon shows, I have recorded versions of those live shows here on Blog Talk Radio. And those recorded versions are in beta high fidelity. And the sound quality is excellent. So if you hadn't heard any of my recorded shows, I'm telling you, man, this stuff is tight.
I'm going to have to give it a listen, man. I will. I truly will.
Stevie B is on the case.
All right, Mr. Stevie B, you go ahead on then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got Ron Walker here on the broadcast with me tonight. Now, Ron, we're going to go ahead and get into some of your music, and I have 2 tracks we want to kick the show off with. I'm going to play Walking in Heavenly Light. Now, these singles are coming from Ron's 2012 album, Finally, and Walking in Heavenly Light, and I'm glad that he died. So before I play those 2 tracks, why don't you give us the backstory of those tracks?
Okay. Well, as of right now, as far as the second title is actually I'm Glad That He Did. But I like that. I like that title you gave it to. I'm glad that he died. I never thought about that. But the title's actually. I'm glad that he did.
Did I say died?
Yeah.
Did I say died?
All right, Stevie B. Hey man, even the most perfect DJs make mistakes.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he
That's
died.
all right. That is all right.
Okay. My
because
bad.
if he didn't die, hey, I wouldn't be here.
That's right. I'm glad that he
That's
died.
right.
I'm glad that he died. But the name of the song, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that he did. That was my mistake. I'm glad that he did.
That's
okay.
Right.
Yeah, give us the backstory for those tracks.
Okay. Walking in the Heavenly Light goes back, oh my goodness, back to 1988. And I actually wrote that song for a group called Reflections. Reflections was actually compiled of a group of several artists who actually came from several different groups. So it was sort of a melting pot of a group. And I wrote that song actually for a dual lead for myself, and I don't know if you've ever had him on your show, but Jay Green was the other artist actually doing the lead on this song. And for those of you who don't know Jay Green used to sing with AVB, the Acappella Vocal Band, under Keith Lancaster. So I wrote that song for them back then. We sort of needed sort of a catchy opening number. And that's pretty much what I came up with.
That's a lovely song. I love that song, Walking in Heavenly Light. Yeah.
Oh, man, I appreciate
now the
that.
next one is I'm glad that he did. Let me get it right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that he did. Now, the music part of it, I actually came up with the music. I usually come up with music before I come up with lyrics. And the music was actually going around in my head. But as far as the lyrics are concerned, it was really personal because, well, I mean, if you really think about it, God didn't have to send his son. Jesus didn't have to die on the cross. He didn't have to sacrifice anything. But I'm absolutely glad that he did it, because if he didn't, well, we wouldn't be here, because if he made that ultimate sacrifice, we don't have to worry anymore. And that's pretty much where the music and where the lyrics came from.
Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a double play from Ron Walker. He's riding with us on the Blast tonight in the Story Glory segment. Thank you, Ron, for riding with us tonight. We're going to have a great show tonight. Walking in Heavenly Light, and I'm glad that he did. You got Stevie B, Loose in the Booth on the ones and twos. Enjoy the ride on the Blast tonight. Woo, woo, woo.
Why don't you God sent His Son to die on the cross. Die on the cross. Made the sacrifice for all mankind. All mankind. Suffered, bled, and died for women and me. Didn't have to leave His throne, but I'm glad that He did. Where would I be without the love of God? Oh, I'm mighty glad He has it for me. Oh, loves me so much, He sent His Son. Yeah. Oh, broke the shackles of sin. He set me free. Oh, God sent His Son to die on the cross. Die on the cross. Yeah. Made the sacrifice for all mankind. Yes, He did. Oh, suffered, bled, and died. Suffered, bled, and died. For women and me. Women, men, boys, and girls. Yeah. Didn't have to leave His throne, but I'm glad that He did. I want to proclaim that I love the Lord, and there is no other who can compare. God sent His Son to die on the cross. Die on the cross. Yes, He did. Made the sacrifice for all mankind. All over the world. Suffered, bled, and died for women and me. Women, men, boys, and girls. Yeah. Didn't have to leave His throne, but I'm glad that He did. Yeah. Oh, God sent His Son to die on the cross. Died on the cross. Yes, He did. Oh, gave the sacrifice for all mankind. Everybody all over the world. Suffered, bled, and died for women and me. Women, men, boys, and girls. Yeah. Didn't have to leave His throne, but I'm glad that He did. Yeah. Oh, didn't have to leave His throne, but I'm glad that He did. Mighty, mighty glad. Mighty, mighty glad. Didn't have to do it. Didn't have to leave His throne, but I'm glad that He did. Lord, yeah.
This is Orlando Tisdale, a.k.a. Mookie, and you are listening to me on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Hey.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the Story Glory segment with my special guest on tonight's broadcast, Ron Walker. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, man. Hey, listen to all this great music you're playing on here, man. I'm doing great.
You enjoying the ride on the blast at 30,000 feet?
Absolutely, man. Don't come in for a landing yet, man. I'm still enjoying myself.
Well, we got a ways to go before we get to our final destination, so we're going to be dropping bombs and doing all kind of stuff on this broadcast.
Well, all right.
Now, I have some questions for you from my dear friend Linda Dilly. She's out in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, and she wants to know, what are your strengths as an a cappella singer?
Well, I've never been asked that question before.
Now, Linda asked some good questions. She asked some real good questions. Yes, she does.
Wow, and it took some thought, because that's a really good question. Well, as far as my strengths physically, I'm pretty versatile when it comes to singing, and I would have to say, when I'm using, people won't believe it, but when I'm using my upper register, it kind of brings out more of me than any of the other songs usually do, because more of the songs that I write are contemporary. And I would think the strongest point right now today, I think, would probably be using my upper register when I sing, because I can get a message out a lot stronger that way. And, well, I mean, hey, I've been doing it for years, so I would have to say that would be the case for me.
Sounds good. I have a double play now. We're going to take two more of your tracks. Saved. This is from your 2012 album, Finally. Saved. And Is There Any Wonder? Now, I like that song, Is There Any Wonder? Okay, give us the backstory behind those two tracks. Saved and Is There Any Wonder? Well,
Saved, yes. Now, that's really close to my heart. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why is because I did not write the song. My daughter did. My late daughter did. She wrote that song before she passed away back in 2012, and that was something that was. Brother. Oh, thank you. But she was that was really on her heart, and it really didn't get very far, because the song was actually supposed to only stay within family, and I said, well, why shouldn't a song like this be shared with the rest of the world? And we sat down together and we sort of collaborated. Some of it, because it was sort of in an unfinished. So I said, well, let's finish. Let's put a bridge here and there and make it a complete song. And unfortunately, she didn't get a chance to record it with us. But her older sister did. Angel McKnight, that's my oldest daughter. She that voice that you hear on there is her voice that's singing that song. And yeah, that was very near and dear to all of us. And like I said, that was very sentimental for me, and I'm glad to have been a part of it. And as far as Is There Any Wonder? Well, Is There Any Wonder is a little bit of history behind that song. That goes back to Renaissance. And while we're on the topic of Renaissance was compiled of some very popular, people, George Pendergrass and Wayburn Dean, who were in the group Acappella. You probably know Acappella, or everybody anybody knows who Acappella is. Okay, well, I wrote the song actually for them, and Sharon Harris, as well as Adam Thompson, Lorraine Spear. We were all Renaissance, and that song was written for them. The song itself, it's not that it pays homage to Satan or pays homage to his doings and what he's all about. It's just that it draws attention to his vindictive and his evil ways. And I don't know of many songs that actually point out Satan's ways. So I sort of did that way in sort of a second person way, the way I did it. and that's pretty much how that would work. So, well, I hope people understand, my reasoning behind writing that song, and that's pretty much the sum of all of that one.
Well, if there's ever been any question about that particular song, you have just given us the explanation for it. That we have been wondering for a long time. That's one reason why I like doing this segment, because when we hear the story behind the songs, we can better appreciate these songs.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Run Walker on the broadcast with us tonight, and we have a double play by Run Walker from his 2012 album, Finally Saved, and Is There Any Wonder? You're going to enjoy this double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
You're such an evildoer with your devious schemes and plans. You're a man of 1,000 faces. You have moved throughout the land. You're the king of sin and pain. Where there's sun, you bring the rain. Everybody knows it. You're as evil as can be. There's no You shall dwell for just a while. Better get away from me. I've been bought with blood, you see. Jesus told the nation that no truth will find in you. Paper dreams are not the answer, but the heads I long to view. There's no way you can compete. There's no resting where there's heat. Is there any wonder you're
Hello, everyone. This is Sebrum Branch, a solo artist and also a member of the North Mississippi Acappella Chorus. You're now listening to Stevie B's Music Blast, Acappella style. Enjoy.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I'd like to give a shout out to Arnold Barnes. He lives in Hope Mills, North Carolina. Got a chance to talk to Arnold on yesterday. Arnold Barnes, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got Stevie B's Song of the Week. This week, we are featuring Genesis McClendon. Well, actually, it's Genesis Archer because she just got married. Congratulations on your nuptials. She's from Jacksonville, Florida, and we want to get a single, Higher Ground, from her 2012 album, I'm a Soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this song. Now, I had an exclusive interview with Genesis on the broadcast. This has been a long time ago, actually. This is episode number 20 on my on-demand episodes. And also, I got a marathon show planned for Genesis in the year 2020. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my song of the week, Genesis McClendon Archer, Higher Ground. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. Striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me with scandalous ways. Oh yeah, but you can start me on the side. strong. I got to keep moving. I got to keep going every day. In the end, I wanna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving higher, 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 higher. I'm moving higher, 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 higher ground. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving higher ground. There were people in my life try to get in my way, and every day I try to tell them, y'all, that Jesus is the way. You know they left and talked about me, but that's okay, that's okay. 'Cause I know who I am and where I want to be. Oh, see, I'm wiser, getting stronger every day. Can't stop now. See, I'm on to higher ground. Nobody can break me, nobody can shake me, nobody can hold me down, no, no. 'Cause in the end, I'm gonna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. Going high. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving. I'm going higher, higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher, higher. Oh, you cannot mess with me. Can't you see me, Lord? Higher.
Moving, devil, you can't stop me. Daily, you say traps and you try to reroute me, but me not moving, me not going nowhere. You said which I was made, so you won't delay me. I keep on praising the praise to keep at peace. No politicking me, the mountain top is what I'm seeking. So stop grabbing at me, enemies, get out of my way. Christ, I need your grace, the heart has won't behave, and so I keep moving.
I keep on lifting you higher. I keep on loving you higher. I keep on praising you higher. I keep on worshiping
So I
you
keep moving.
higher. I tell the world about your love. I tell the world about your grace. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And so I keep moving.
I'm moving higher. I gotta go higher in you. I wanna go higher. I just gotta go higher in you. I love the Lord. Can't you see me? I'm going higher. Please help me. Higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher. I wanna go higher, higher. I'm going higher, moving higher.
Yes, that's Jen McClendon, Archer. Higher ground. You've been listening to Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have my special guest, Ron Walker. He's on the broadcast with us this evening in the Story Glory segment. How you doing, my brother?
Doing good, man. Doing very, 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 very well. Hey, man, if it's okay to mention, you know, the two songs that you just previously played, I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to the background singers. One of them being Miss Terry Mays. You probably know who she is. She was singing background in both of those songs, so I just wanted to mention that in passing. Yeah.
All right. That's good stuff, man. Now, before we play the last two tracks here, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Oh, my goodness. You know, the list is a mile long, but just to abbreviate it there a little bit, I want to give a shout out to my family, my sister Erica down there in Dallas, Texas, my other sister Janetta, who's in Hartford, Connecticut, my folks up in Niagara Falls, New York, and everybody else that's listening to the show. Give you the utmost praise, and I'm just thankful to everybody listening, and I hope everything is going well for you guys. Thanks.
Now, do you know my wingman, Edward Bishop?
Yes, I do. Well, if it's Ed Bishop in New York, I know who he is.
He certainly
Well
knows
done, fine every well done, removing every fear.
Boy, you is crazy. That's my wing, man. I don't even know how I found this brother.
How could I not know him? Mr. Eddie.
That's little Eddie right there. That little Eddie.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. I was telling him about the reflection CD. I said, that CD hard to get.
It is hard to get. And Ed is the only one I think that probably even has a copy of that. I don't even have the original masters. Yeah. So I don't know. One of these days, maybe Ed, you'll send me one, man. I'm still looking forward to it.
I'm still waiting for you to come to Buffalo. I told you, let me know when you come to town, and I'll have it for you.
Well, you know what, man? You're going to have to send it to me because I'm going to Atlanta, and I don't know when I'm going to be up there in Niagara Falls again. But, hey, man, if you could hold on to it for me, I would appreciate
I'll hold on
that.
to it for you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Well, that's my wingman, ladies and gentlemen. He always coming up with something. He's either down there eating chicken wings or ribs, or he's always doing something in that cargo hold. But he's dropping his bombs for me on the blast.
That's all right. That is all right.
He's a good brother. I appreciate him, though.
Yes,
I have the last two tracks I want to play for you, Ron, is The Woman of God. Oh, well, before we do that, let me ask you this last question that I have from Linda Dilly. And this question is, tell me the background of Ron Walker and Company.
I am glad you asked me that question. Well, the concept of Ron Walker and Company was actually put together by myself a few years ago because to sort of pull together some really notable talent from around the country and put them on one album. And I sort of did that by some of the songs that you heard with some of the background singers, Terry Moore Mays, myself, along with my family. I wanted to make the list bigger, but unfortunately the time just wouldn't permit. And we had a fantastic time up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when they used to have the Tulsa workshop up there. And I was up there with Terry Mays and a few other people, and we were just getting it kicked off. And, well, life happened. You know, when life happens and you have to sort of go your separate ways, we didn't get to really get that thing materialized like we wanted to. So Ron Walker is still a work in progress because I'm still, pulling together talent to hopefully record on some future albums. So Ron Walker is not one set group, but it is a name. And I'd like to try to, keep that name going with some other artists that are coming out. And that's pretty much some of that. Yeah.
So are you working on any new projects?
Well, believe it or not, I am not at this time. I'm sort of in a hiatus right now. I won't be doing anything until we make the move to Atlanta, Georgia, Lord willing, in October. Once I make that move, then we'll go back to business as usual because there's some talent, there as well as in New York that I'd like to try to harness and get them on another album. So, Lord willing, 2019 will be it. We'll get started again.
All right, sounds good. Well, my man Warren Blakely Jr. is in Atlanta. He just moved to Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he just released a new. You heard his new?
I'm gonna have to
single?
meet up. I'm gonna have to meet up with
single?
him. I haven't had a chance to hear it.
Okay, it's on my top 20 countdown. I think it's like number 10 or something like that. He has a real nice single out called Gray Skies. Yeah.
I'm going to have to listen to that. I just don't get a chance to listen to acapella music like I used to. So I'm going to have to get myself back in the groove again, man.
Well, hey, brother. Well, I'm on demand.
Okay. That's the way I'm going to do it. That's the way I'm going to do it. Yeah.
And the way Spotify did it, the way they did my shows, man, they took it all the way back to episode number 1.
Wow.
So they got everything.
Wow. That's all right.
And that's over. I'm talking over 280 episodes.
Goodness gracious.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, man. You've been there. Yeah.
Now that's not.
Okay.
Now that's not all Acappella Gospel music. What that is, I do Tuesday and Thursday shows too. Those are teaching preaching shows.
Oh, fantastic! I'm gonna listen in on those.
And see, I have brethren throughout the brotherhood on my Tuesday night show. I have guest speakers each week on that show.
All right. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, getting the word out. That's all right.
Yeah, and my wingman, he's my co-host on that show.
All right, Eddie, you go on then, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Eddie be preaching, man.
Man.
Eddie be preaching.
Oh, I believe you.
He be yelling, doing a lot of yelling, though. I had to get on him about all that yelling he came on.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I do not yell anymore.
Oh, you don't yell anymore. Once I got on you, you don't yell no more.
Yeah, we know about Mr. Bishop and that yelling.
But he does a great job. He does a great
That's
job,
fantastic.
though. Yeah. And on my Thursday night show, the Gospel Light Radio show, I have 9 co-hosts on that show.
Oh, I had no idea.
And those brothers are preaching. You hear me? Them brothers are preaching.
Goodness gracious. I had no idea.
That's what we're doing, man. And on Friday night I get a chance to let my hair down with this Acappella Gospel music.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we have a little fun on Friday nights. But we're just having a great time, man.
All right.
So the last 2 songs that I want to play for you now is The Woman of God, and this is from your 2012 album, Finally, and Happy. Now, I like this song, Happy. I just love that song as well. Give us the backstory for those 2 songs.
Well, Woman of God, when we were putting together some songs for this Ron Walker and Company Family album, I was just trying to think of something that would actually highlight the woman, not only the women today, but the biblical women, the women that we hear about in the in the Old Testament. And we were sort of pressed for time, so I wanted to come up with a song that was simple enough, to people to grasp the message, and yet just deep enough, to give sort of a song of admonition to women out there. And as far as the second song, Happy, well, Happy goes back actually to 2008. And, my thing is I just wanted to come up with something up-tempo, something quick, yet with a, very quite a syncopated rhythm to where people can keep up with it, and get the message at the same time. Some people, as a matter of fact, a long time ago, I think it was 2006, as a matter of fact, there was a group that I was associated with. They call themselves Men of Praise out of Atlanta, Georgia. I wrote the song for them. And to make a really long story short, we were in, I believe it was Phoenix, Arizona, doing a concert. And during our rehearsal, I said, well, guys, you've rehearsed Happy enough. I think you're ready to perform it. And they got cold feet. So that song has never, ever been sung live. It's only been recorded.
Say what?
Say what? Yeah. Oh, my. Oh, love the guys to death, but they got cold feet.
Really?
We can't do Happy. We're afraid of it. Yeah, the rehearsal went perfect. It went perfect. I said, guys, we can do it. And,
Ron, why would these brothers be afraid of Happy?
Well, the reason why is because it's sort of a really up-tempo, syncopated beat, and they were afraid that they would stumble over each other, trying to sing it and not be able to get the rhythms and the notes and everything right. But it was perfect. They sang it perfect. But I didn't fault them. I said, well, if you're not comfortable with it, we won't mess with it. So officially, that song has never been sung live. I can go ahead and put it on your radio show. It's never been sung live, only recorded.
Wow.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Never heard that before.
To this day, I still, I don't talk to them about it. I don't tease them about it, but, I do think about it, thinking that would be our one and only live performance, but that's pretty much how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, it happens, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's all good. Hey, brother, I want to thank you for coming on the blast tonight and coming in the Story Glory segment. I certainly appreciate it, man.
Oh, my pleasure. Oh, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it to the fullest.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to listening to some of your other shows when they come on, man. And whenever you want to, invite me back, hey, I'm more than happy to do it.
Well, we're going to try to get you a marathon show to put together, man. So I'll be in contact with you regarding that marathon show. Okay?
Alrighty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ron Walker. He has some great music. This 2012 album. I hope you've enjoyed what you've been hearing from Ron on the broadcast. Thank you, my brother, for riding with us on the blast. This double play that I'll be playing now will be Woman of God and Happy. That'll take Ron on off the show. We certainly appreciate you riding with us on the blast tonight, my brother.
Thank you much. I appreciate it. Let me get my baggage. I got to get on off this flight, man. I got to get on.
All right. Make sure you put that parachute on because we're going to have to push you off the plane at 30,000 feet.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
We ain't ready to land yet.
All right now. Okay. Well, just put me over some water. I can land on water. I don't mind.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the song Woman of God and Happy. This is Ron Walker from his 2012 album. Enjoy this double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I want to be a woman of God. I want to be a woman of Don't want to come
Well, I want to walk with him, talk with him, live my life with him, but Jesus talking all alone. I got the faith to tell about the love from the Lord, motivate me, faith to never let me down. He made me happy. Lord knows that I'm happy, yeah, happy. You know that I'm happy. Well, he set my feet on this time. For my soul, he picked me up when I'm down. He brought me way over on the other side. Well, he stirs my desire. I know, keep my focus higher. I know, makes me want for nothing. I know, I'll tell you there is one thing that I know. He makes me happy. I'm happy, oh, happy. Well, never alone will he leave me. No, never will he deceive me. No, all the more reason to love him. I love him. Never put no one above him. That's why. Oh,
Hey, this is Melissa Lancaster with the singing group Durant, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, we got Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Jeff Allen.
And I wasn't given this. I wasn't given advice. My father gave me one piece of marital advice when I got married on my wedding day. My father walked into the church and said, I have one piece of marital advice for you. Before you argue with your new wife, and believe me, you're going to argue with her. Before you do, I want you to stop and ask yourself two questions. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? And then he broke down and sobbed right in front of me. It's pathetic. I had no idea what that man was talking about. 26 years later, I can tell you, I'm a happy, happy, happy man. I ain't been right in 12 years. Times I have to ask my wife, am I happy? Oh, you better believe you're happy. Okay. I was just checking with you, Buttercup. Call my buddies up. I can't go golfing, but I'm a happy, happy, happy man. And don't get me wrong, we argue. You've got to argue in your marriage. You don't argue in your marriage, it'll build up in your brain, and over time, it'll make you goofy. Then you wind up like those babbling, mumbling couples you see in Florida that scare you. You've seen them. 50-plus years of marriage just walking down the street. You look at the wife, she's fine. It's the husband 8 feet behind her that scares me to death. Poor guy's all hunched over, vibrating and mumbling to himself. Oh, he's telling me what to do. Well, I'm going to start telling you what to do. I'm a man. You can't tell me what to do no more. I'm a man. Poor guy's trying to win back all the arguments he's been throwing away for 50 years. Guy was 6'3" when he got married. Now he's 4'1". Look at the poor guy. Weighed down by half a century of apathy. Leave a toilet seat up if I want to leave a toilet seat up. Tell me what to do. Hope you sit in the water every night. I don't care anymore. So when she turns around, what'd you just say? I didn't say nothing to you. You got to get it out. You got to learn to communicate. That's a big word, communicate. Dr. Gary Chapman wrote a book, 5 Love Languages. 5. Tammy and I read that book twice in 1 week because we never found our love language in there. Apparently, bitterness and sarcasm isn't part of Dr. Gary Chapman's love life. You have to learn how your spouse communicates. My wife can say more with an eye roll and a sigh. Tammy can sigh. She could bend a palm tree. We were at a costume party. This is about 5-6 years ago. At a costume party, I hear her sigh. I look up, she's doing this. And she's that subtle, trust me. So my friend tells me, I think Tammy's having a stroke. No, she wants to talk to me outside. She doesn't want you guys to hear this. We go outside. We're not outside 10 seconds. She looks at me and says, "You're acting like a fool." I said, "I'm dressed as a green bean. What's proper public etiquette for a legume?" She said, "Shut up. You know exactly what I'm talking about. These are my friends. These are not your comedy friends. These people actually have self-respect and dignity. I'm going to stand there and take abuse from a cucumber? I don't think so." I say, "Chill, Dill." See? Some of you thought it was witty, too. I was walking home that night, 5 miles in my green bean feet. Tried to hitchhike, but take my word for it. Nobody in America is picking up a 6'3" green bean anymore. They pull over, they wait till you get close, go, "What's it like in the valley?" Ho, 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 and then take off. Takes time to learn to communicate with your wife. Took me 2 years of marriage to figure out Tammy will never tell me to do anything around our home. If she wants me to do something, she'll ask me a question. From the question, I got to stand there and figure out what it is she wants me to do. Here's an example. Say I leave a pair of my underwear in the middle of the bedroom floor, which frosts my wife. That's her word when she's angry. That just frosts me. If I'm not frosting her, I'm driving her up a wall. Another one. Kids will come in. "Where's Mom?" "She's up the wall at Frostbite." That's all I know. And you won't believe what put her there, boy. It was that pair of underwear in the middle of the bedroom floor. I think you're looking at the most powerful piece of cotton on the planet. So I leave my underwear in the middle of the room, which, by the way, was not unusual for me when I first got married, because when I was a single man, I learned how to walk out of my underwear on the way to the shower. You walk, you get to the end, you hop right out of them, babies. Right? And you leave them in the middle of the room because then you have your underwear inventory at your fingertips. 8 on the floor, must be 4 still in the drawer. It was a good system. Worked for me for years. Then I got married and found out my system frosts. And ladies, when you're raising a boy, understand this. How you raise him, it just gives more work for the wife to undo. My mother, bless her heart, for 18 years said the same thing to me for 18 years. She'd walk in my room on a Saturday morning, look around and go, "What a pigsty. I am not your maid, young man. And if you think I'm going to pick your stuff up the rest of your life, you have another thing." It went on for 18 years. At what point do you go, "Oh, I'll see you next Saturday, Ma"? Then I got married and left my underwear in the middle of the room, and Tammy goes, "I am not your maid." And I'm thinking, I've heard that before. Turns out, she's not. One day she kicked them at me, hit me in the face. "If you haven't shaved, it's like Velcro. Go! Get them off me. I'm not touching my own underwear."
Yes, you've been listening to Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I got a single play coming your way. Made New Acappella out of Louisville, Kentucky. This is their single, completely free from their 2016 album, Through the Fire. I did an exclusive interview with Made New Troy Marbles on this broadcast. That's on my on-demand episode number 15. Also, I got a marathon show scheduled for Made New in the year 2019. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my single play, Made New Acappella, completely free. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I'm reminded of your perfect sacrifice to me. I know it's not because of any good that I've done, but because you gave your only son. And Lord, I thank you for all you do. Lord, I praise you because your word is so true. And Lord, I love you because you first loved me, and you set my soul completely free. Father God, we thank you for allowing me to wake up this morning to see another day. Oh God, you know I've been tried on every side, and I'm still here. Watch over me, Heavenly Father. Bless us, keep us in the hollow of your hand, dear God. Watch over me all the days of my life. In Jesus' name, I thank you. Because of your grace and mercy, I now see. Since I'm saved, your light also shines through me. My mind, body, spirit are no longer bound by sin. Yet I got it about the Holy One that lives within. Lord, I thank you for all you do. Lord, I praise you, because your word is so true. Lord, I love you because you first loved me, and you set my soul completely free. Lord, I thank you for all you do. Lord, I praise you because your word is so true. Lord, I love you for all you've done for me. And you set my soul, hey, completely free, completely free. I am free. Hey, I was burned in my sin, but your love took me in. I was guilty, worthy of death, but you took my place. Oh, you leave me breathless. Your love leaves me breathless. Your love leaves me breathless. Oh, your love leaves me
Hi, this is Jeremy Roberts, singer of No Mistakes and album I Forgive You, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're flying 30,000 feet, and we dropping bombs all over the place. All right, Edward Bishop, let's drop these bombs now. Make sure you pick out your target. You ready?
I got it.
Let's do it.
Ready before we let's hurry up before we see we just passed over it. Look at you, it took so long. We done passed. Now you gotta go and do a U-turn.
No, we don't. We dropping bombs. We don't care where they hit.
Boom boom.
Boom boom. Hey, Edward, like, we ain't got time to be circling back and all that kind of stuff, you know, like my man Jeff Marah said. Hey, like my man Jeff Marah said. Hey, like my man Jeff Marah said, these are not Gap Band bombs. These are Christian bombs. So wherever they hitting, they probably need it.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I got a single play from a man, Monte Cuba, out of Houston, Texas. His single, God's Love, from his 2016 album, The Journey. Monte is making his way to the blast in the year 2020. Looking forward to talking to Monte. Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my single play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I choose joy. Let all God's people rejoice. Time to rise up. Children of the King, time to blow your trumpet, let the Spirit ring. It's time to show the world the kind of love we found. Everybody blow your heart, spread your love around. God's love is just so good. Kind of love. Like summer breeze is just so heavenly. Yeah. Like cooling water is just so heavenly. So good. My God's love is just again, God's love is just so good. Like summer breeze is just so like cooling water. Like cooling water is just so good. All right, my God's love is just good. Every day we live, it's hard to comprehend the way we do each other. Kinda hard to understand. We're shedding innocent blood. Now what you gonna do? God has shown us how to love. The rest is up to you. God's love is just so good. Summer breeze is just so heavenly. Like cooling water is just so heavenly. My God's love is just good. God's love is just so good. Summer breeze is just so heavenly. Like cooling water is just so energetic. My God's love is just good. Extraordinary. Every day, my God's love. Every morning, every day in the afternoon, He's alright. So good. I found it from a piece. I tried it so. I liked it. He's alright. So He's the way maker. He's the worship. He's the prayer taker. He's alright. You can call like in the morning, just call in the evening, call like noon to midnight hour.
Hello. This is Mike Dow from Called by God Acappella Ensemble, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And you, yes you, can hear our singles Get Behind Me, Satan and Brighter Day right here on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey. Yeah.
I have a single play coming your way from my man Ricky Lawler from Longview, Texas. His single, One More River. This is Ricky's latest project, his 2017 album, One More Day. And Ricky is making his way to the blast in the year 2020. Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my single play, Ricky Lawler, One More River. You're going to love this song. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
One more river to cross before I reach my journey. One more river to cross before I'll be free from sin. One
family, what's good? This is E-Sage with Straight Company. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Blast, the Master Blaster. Go ahead on.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Welcome. This is Garrick Edison of the acapella group One Hope in Christ, straight out of Louisville, Kentucky. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast radio show. And he's dropping bombs. Boom, boom.
Hi, this is Yvonne Gooch, owner of Blazing Crackers, and I am a proud sponsor of Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Blazing crackers, they on fire. You need a treat, you're hungry, you need something to eat. So you need a treat, you're hungry, shouting up hungry, need something to eat. Blazing crackers, B-L-A-Z-I-N crackers, yeah. B-L-A-Z-I-N crackers, yeah. B-L-A-Z-I-N crackers, yeah. Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acapella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, we got my song of the week. This week, we are featuring Genesis McClendon Archer. She's out of Jacksonville, Florida, and this is her single, Higher Ground, from her 2012 album, I'm a Soldier. And I did an exclusive interview with Genesis on this broadcast. So you can go to my on-demand episodes on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and iTunes and see episode number 20. That was a great interview I had with Genesis. And I also have a marathon show scheduled for Genesis in the year 2020. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my song of the week. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. Striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me with scandalous ways. Oh yeah, but you can start me on the solid rock of stand. I'm gonna keep on working, Lord, for your kingdom. 'Cause in the end I wanna be where you are. So I gotta keep working, I got to keep moving, I got to keep going every day. In the end, I wanna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving higher, 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 higher. I'm moving higher, higher. that's okay, that's okay. 'Cause I know who I am and where I want to be. Oh, see, I'm wiser, getting stronger every day. Can't stop now. See, I'm on to higher ground. Nobody can break me, nobody can shake me, nobody can hold me down. No, no. 'Cause in the end, I'm gonna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake me, going high. You cannot mess with me. I'm going higher, higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher, higher. Oh, you cannot mess with me. Can't you see me, Lord? Higher.
Moving devil, you can't stop me. Daily, you say trap, say you try to reroute me, but me not moving, me not going nowhere. You said which I was made, so you won't delay me. I keep on praising the praise to keep at peace. No politicking me, the mountain top is what I'm seeking. So start grabbing at me enemies, get out of my way. Christ, I need your grace, the heart has won't behave, and so I keep moving.
I keep on lifting you higher. I keep on loving you higher. I keep on praising you higher. I keep on worshiping
So I
you
keep
higher.
moving.
I tell the world about your love. I tell the world about your grace. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And so I keep moving.
I'm moving higher. I gotta go higher in you. I wanna go higher. I just gotta go higher in you. I love you, Lord. Can't you see me? I'm going higher. Please help me. Higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher. I wanna go higher, higher. I'm going higher, moving higher.
Yes, that was Jen Mack, Genesis McClendon Archer, Higher Ground. You've been listening to Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I want to give a shout out to my dear sister Denise Finch. She lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's riding with us on the blast tonight. Denise Finch, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out. Shout out, shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to remind you on Stevie B's Media Productions, we're airing live shows here on Blog Talk Radio 3 times a week, and once a month, the first Monday of each Monday, we're doing a special edition show with the Gospel Light Radio Show that will air from 6 to 7 p.m., 5 to 6 p.m. Central Time, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the Gospel Light Radio Show. That's a special edition, and one of my co-hosts will be doing a lesson on that particular broadcast. They'll be the only ones on that particular show. And then on Tuesday night, I'm airing a live show from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm hosting a live show entitled What a Word from the Lord with your host, Stevie R. Butler Radio Show. And each week on this broadcast, I have guest speakers throughout the brotherhood who are coming on this broadcast and presenting lessons from the Word of God. And also we'll have the Community Corner segment. That segment is for small business owners and entrepreneurs who have products and services for our communities. And my co-host, Edward Bishop, he's from Niagara Falls, New York. He's also presenting lessons from the Word of God on that broadcast as well. And then on Thursday night, I'm hosting a live show from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, hosting the live show, the Gospel Light Radio Show. And on that show, I have 9 co-hosts who are presenting lessons from the Word of God. And each week, 2 of my co-hosts will actually be on the air with me. And then I'm also taking some questions from my Shouted Out platform on social media, Facebook, and posing 2 questions to my co-host during the show. And on Friday night, I'm hosting a live show from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, hosting a show entitled Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast radio show. And the first week, like we did tonight, we have the Story Glory segment. That segment is for artists that we're interviewing on this broadcast. We're also featuring new music, debuting old music. And the second week, my daughter Tati B, she's my co-host on that show. She's doing my whole playlist. And the third week, we're doing the Top 20 Countdown show. That's one of my favorite shows. And then the fourth week, we're doing the Talent Search show. I give you, my listeners, 60 seconds to stand on the world stage and sing your song. First and second place prizes will be awarded by my special guest judge. And then once a quarter, we're doing the Marathon show. That's a 3-hour show or whatever artist or group that we're featuring on that broadcast. We're playing nothing but their music on that show for 3 hours. That's a great show. And also, if you're an artist and you would like to have your music played on this radio show, you can send me your MP3 formatted tracks via Dropbox, and my email is srbutler1009@yahoo.com. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now listen to all my shows, on-demand episodes, by my affiliates internet stations through Spotify, through iHeartRadio, through iTunes, through acaradio.net, through iWave Radio, through mccbroadcasting.com, through ibcbroadcasting.com. You can even listen through YouTube. You can go to my YouTube channel, Stevie R. Butler, a.k.a. Stevie B, and see those audio versions of the live show here on Blog Talk Radio. You can also go to the Church TV Network on YouTube and see their playlist, Acappella Radio, and see my audio versions of the live show here on Blog Talk Radio. And you can also go to my website, Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com, and type my name in the search bar, Stevie R. Butler, and you'll see all those on-demand episodes. And you can also listen to my on-demand episodes on World of Acapella. You can call the live show tonight. I love to talk to you while I'm on the air tonight at 713-955-0508. Or type in your search bar to come to the live show, www.blogtalkradio.com/Gospel Light Radio Show. Also, I want to thank my sponsors. Sharon Norwood, she lives in Chicago, Illinois, and her business is Organo. Their slogan is a health product for healthier living. And my sponsor, Yvonne Blazing Cracker Gooch. She lives in Nashville, Tennessee. And the 3 E's of Stevie B's media production, it is the objective of this broadcast. We want to edify, we want to educate, and we want to encourage you. And that will conclude my announcements.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got the monthly triple spin. For the month of September, we are featuring Daryl Burnett from Los Angeles, California. This is his 2018 album. I'm playing 3 singles from this 2018 album, Way to Go. And we did an album debut show for this particular album. That's on my on-demand episodes number 61, episode 61. And ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I tell you, you're going to love this album by Daryl Burnett. It's called Way to Go. And I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. And that recorded version is episode number 8. So that is a great show. That episode recorded version is in beta high fidelity. So the music quality is excellent. If you got some good speakers or good headphones, you will really enjoy what you're hearing from Stevie B's media production. The 3 singles that I want to play for my monthly triple spin for the month of September. And I'll be playing these singles here, ladies and gentlemen, on each show for the entire month of September by Daryl Burnett. His single, Way to Go, that's the title track, Way to Go. And that'll be followed by Why. And that song, Why, is number 14 in my top 20 countdown show for the month of August. And that'll be followed by The Devil, You're Going Down. Enjoy my monthly triple spin for the month of September. Daryl Burnett. Enjoy. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
Way to go, way to go. I don't know. Way to go, way to go. I don't know. I don't know which way to go, way to go. I don't know. I have lost my way. Way to go, way to go. I don't know.
way that seem and right unto men, but in the end it leads to death. A sinful man gives thoughts to his ways, but a wise man gives thoughts to his stead. I'm like a blind man, Lord, I cannot see. You are the light that lead and lead. I trust in you, you are the way to a life that leads to a friend of death. I have lost help me to find my way, straight and narrow way. It's like a ship without a sail. Lord, I'm lost and I need your help. I know you'll find me when I'm sinking beneath something. You'll reach down and pull me out with the loving touch of your hand. It's like being in a maze and you can't find your way. Going back and forth during the day. Then you see a light that shines through, and on the other side I know it's you. Way to go, way to go. I don't know. Way to go, way to go. I don't know which way to go, way to go. Oh, I don't know. Oh, way to go, way to go. Show me which way to go. I don't know if you don't tell me so. Show me the way to the light. I'm gonna keep the show me which way to go. I don't know if you don't tell me so. He's the way to go. Gotta be the only way to go. Whether you're lost in sin, God will bring you right back in. You don't have to depend on your friends, 'cause God is the way to go. Don't give in. The devil will try to pull you right back in. He's the way to go.
Give me a chance just to say how I feel. It may hurt you, but what I'm seeing is real. I love to see children play. I got the pressure. There's a new pill I saw today. I'm hypocritical. Nothing is wrong. Take a picture and just smile, but it's coming after a while. We keep believing lies. To have to die, because I need to know when our change is and darling, can you tell me so? There's no father's hand. The system's holding me down. Sister's dying of age. I know my man don't sleep around. Don't be stupid, we all gonna die, and since you only live once, go ahead, it's on TV.
But are we building people?
Bound for divorce,
we're wasting money, tell me.
Why should I save? Let me have my worldly things. God said He'll supply my needs.
That ain't what it means.
Why,
come back home. It seems like it's gone. Tell me when our change is gonna come.
when our change is
No.
Devil, you're going down. Devil, you are going down. Devil, you are going down. I said, devil, you are going down. You can hurt my life, devil, no more. You in Jesus' name. I said, devil, you are going down. You're going down. You can't have me no more. You're out the door. You hurt me too many times before, and I ain't going back no more. I've seen way too many years go by. I ain't going back no more.
nothing but a dirty liar.
You are no good devil, and I ain't going back no more. Devil, you watch out for him, he's coming to go, and don't let him down. Devil, you watch out for him, he's coming to go, and don't let him down. Devil, you watch out for him, he's coming to go, and don't let him down. You can't have it no more. You make me do nothing. I'm doing what I shall. You can't have it no more. You are a liar and a cheater, and I can't have you in my life no more. Tell you who in my heart I would rather die. You can't have it no more. You are a liar and a cheater, and I can't have you in my life no more.
In 4, 3, 2. Hey, this is Dorian Paul, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Ooh wee.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, I have a live spot from Sanctified Harmony, I Shall Not Be Moved. This group is out of Muscogee, Texas. That's from their 2008 album, All Aboard. And I just did an but I did an exclusive interview with Sanctified Harmony's lead vocalist, Marcus Garrett. That's episode number 29 on on-demand episodes. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not had a chance to listen to that broadcast, that was a great show. But during that show, I had some technical difficulty like I think I'm having right now. I think my headset just went out right now, so I'm on my Plan B microphone right now, so I don't know how my audio is coming in right now. But, yeah, that's what's going on. But, yeah, this is a live spot by Sanctified Harmony, I Shall Not Be Moved. That's a great single by them. And that'll be followed by The Soul Influence. That's all I think about. This is a great song. This group's out of Houston, Texas, from their 2007 album. You gotta believe this. They're making their way to the blast in the year 2020. Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Well, you know I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, brother. I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree You know I won't be
Mama told me years ago, seek Jesus and don't let go. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm striving with all my might, avoid evil and just be right. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm touched it here and now. Still true to the gospel loud. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Sunshine, gotta get a little rain sometimes. That's all I think about. That's all I'm thinking about. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trusting Him, keep setting me free. My friends don't understand the quiet life of a Christian, but it's God I think about. It's God I'm thinking about. They can wrap their minds around. Why it's now when the whole world frowns? It's good I think about. It's good I think about. I've searched the whole world over. Ain't nothing like knowing Jehovah God. That's all I think about. Oh yeah. That's all I'm thinking about. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trusting Him, keep setting me free. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. Gotta let that mind be in me. Trusting Him, keep setting me free. All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I'll do everything I need to keep pleasing. More and more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. I'm determined yet to think about you. Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. I'll do everything I need to think pleasing. This is always more each day. I'm determined yet to stay. Ain't no way, no how that I would be leaving. Blood
All I think about is you. That's what I'm about to do. I'll do everything I need to believe in. More and more and more each day. I'm determined, yes, to stay. Do it and knowing how that I believe in. Like it's just you and me. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know. I belong to him. Heart and soul, all I got to know.
Hello, family. This is Steve Adams, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Hey.
Coming up next, we got Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Marcus D. Wiley, Bishop Secular.
I'm not humble enough to be on TV right now because I don't have what a lot of Christians have, which is false humility. I don't have false humility. I don't know how to do what y'all do so greatly. I mean, y'all do it so live. I be watching interviews. They say, man, you sing great, or you did this. It's not me. I be like, wow, all that rehearsal you did? All that practice? You ain't gonna take none of that credit? I say, yeah, I can't do that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not. Because, folk ask the question, they'll say stuff like, bro, you really blessed us tonight. You were funny, and I enjoyed you tonight. And I'm not gonna say. I'm going to say thank you. I appreciate it. Go buy my CD and my T-shirts. Show me how funny I was tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have the false humility thing. A lot of times churches will call and they'll want me to do a show. And then, they'll hit me with the, say, brother, don't you do this for the Lord? And I'll be like, no. He give me the ability to do it, but I do this for mortgage. Red bottom. I'm just saying, because I got bills. If it's two things in my life that's faithful, that's God and bills. Them bills are faithful.
Yes, you've been listening to Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is the part of the broadcast where we need to drop some bombs. We're flying 30,000 feet, and we dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
All right, Wingman, let's drop these bombs.
You interrupted him in the middle of the funny part.
No, I didn't interrupt him. That was the end of the clip.
The bills is faithful. What's after that? Boom, boom.
Yeah. Well, you just got to stay tuned. Let's drop these bombs, brother. Flying 30,000.
Boom, boom, 3 times.
I said boom, boom. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we flying 30,000 feet. I think you hit the target on that one, my brother.
Boom, boom.
And we dropping bombs everywhere.
Everywhere.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got Stevie B's Song of the Week. This week we are featuring Genesis McClendon Archer. I keep forgetting she just got married. But that's her name now, Genesis McClendon Archer. Well, she might be just Genesis Archer. I think it's Genesis Archer now. I think she doesn't call herself McClendon. But that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm playing her 2012 album, I'm a Soldier, and this is her single, Higher Ground. She's out of Jacksonville, Florida. I think you're gonna love this song. And we did an exclusive interview with Genesis on my on-demand episode number 20. That was a great show. And I have a marathon show scheduled for Genesis in the year 2020. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my Song of the Week.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving.
Striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me with scandalous ways, oh yeah, but you can start me on the solid rock of sin. I'm gonna keep on working, Lord, for your kingdom, 'cause in the end I wanna be where you are. So I gotta keep working, I got to keep moving, I got to keep going every day. In the end, I wanna be with you. I'm going high.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving higher ground.
Higher, higher, higher. I'm moving higher, higher. I'm moving. There were people in my life try to get in my way, and every day I try to tell them, y'all, that Jesus is the way. You know they left and talked about me, but that's okay, that's okay, 'cause I know who I am and where I want to be. Every day, can't stop now. See, I'm on to higher ground. Nobody can break me, nobody can shake me, nobody can hold me down, no, no. 'Cause in the end, I'm gonna be with you. I'm going high.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving.
High.
You cannot mess with me. I'm moving.
I'm going higher, higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher, higher. Oh,
you cannot mess with me.
Can't you see me, Lord? Higher.
Moving I keep on praising the praise to keep at peace. No politics in me, the mountain top is what I'm seeking. So stop grabbing at me, enemies, get out of my way. Christ, I need your grace, the heart has won't behave. And so I keep moving.
I keep on lifting you higher. I keep on loving you higher. I keep on praising you higher. I keep on worshiping
so
you higher. I tell the world about your love. I tell the world about your grace. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And so I keep moving.
I'm moving higher. I gotta go higher in you. I wanna go higher. I just gotta go higher in you. I love you, Lord. Can't you see me? I'm going higher. Please help me. Higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher. I wanna go higher, higher. I'm going higher, moving higher.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I seem to be experiencing some technical difficulty here, but you've been listening to Stevie B's Song of the Week. I love that jingle, too.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This your girl, Tony Washington from Journey Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Yeah.
Coming up next, I have a debut of some new music here on The Blast tonight. It's by Vision out of Fresno, Texas. This is their new single, All I Need. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this song. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Lord, showing mercy. I hope I'm ready to go. First pair of wings out of here. I think it's time to overcome a big fear. No more rainy days. Ain't trying to stay here, no. Going down, pray you hear me. I would've never known. In the end, he'll never win. I know the way I live isn't perfect. I'm thinking to myself, was it worth it? My soul, it needs you, yeah. Hey, my soul. All I need in this crazy world, thirst for thee. All I need in this crazy world, all I need in this crazy world is a man who can change the world. My soul, it needs thee. Okay, rain go away, come again another day. Touch money as a wipe away my tears, cast away all doubts and fears. You should triumph, he will never fail. Watch him fight your battles, for the Lord he will prevail.
I'm LaSonia Carter Charleston, and I sing with Truly Blessed out of Atlanta, Georgia. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, I got my power group, Committed Acappella Chorus. Their single Zion from their new project, their new album, the 2017 album, We're Not From Here. And I did an album debut on this broadcast. That's episode number 23. That was a great show. I did a marathon show for Committed. That's episode number 49. And I did a recorded version of both that album debut and that marathon show. That's on my on-demand episodes, on the recorded versions. You'll see episode 9 and 16. That's a great show. This group is out of Rogersville, Alabama. This is my power group, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to love this single by Committed Acappella Choir. And that'll be followed by One Hope in Christ out of Louisville, Kentucky. Their single, Prayer is Power. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this song. And this is from their new album, 2018 album, Make a Way. I did an album debut for that group as well on this broadcast. That's episode number 72. And I also did a recorded version for that group. That's episode number 7. Enjoy my double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I got a few more weary days. I won't have to cry. I won't have to cry no more. I got a few more weary days, and then I won't have to cry. I won't have to cry no more. Where I won't have to cry. I won't have to cry no more. No more. I'm kind of feeling this thing. Can we sing it one more time? I've got a few more weary days, and then I won't have to cry. Can I take my time and sing this song? Yeah. Got a few weary days. Hey. I won't have to cry. I won't have to cry no more. Heaven on my mind, for I know God has something waiting on me up in the sky. I've read that Jesus said in his Father's house there are many, many, many mansions. So when they start handing out keys, yes sir, I wanna be first in line. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm working and toiling, Lord. Sometimes I'm struggling and straining. So I
Why don't you come home? I don't know about y'all, but I'm going. 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 Yeah.
This is Troy Marables of Made New Acappella in Louisville, Kentucky, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Been a long time. Been a long time. I see Mary. I see Martha.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, I got a single from the Melodiers out of Houston, Texas. This mission is for real. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love my single play. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Let's prepare for our journey to heaven. We hope you take this mission for real. We got a long way to go and a short time to make. Yeah, the mission is for real. Oh, if Satan's on your track, there's a way you can shake. Yeah, the mission is for real. The Christian race is not a game we can't afford to be playing. The mission is for real. Oh, don't need our warning, listen to what we're saying. The mission is for real. It starts when you make that great decision. You go down in your watery grave of baptism. You come up a new testament child of the Father. Right after that immersion in the water, the flesh is endurance and the soul's in sin. But you've done it for the remission of sin. A long way to go and a short time to make. Yeah, this mission is for real. Oh, when Satan's on your track, there's no way you can shake. Yeah, this mission is for real. The Christian race is not a game we can't afford to be playing. This mission is for real. Oh, don't need our warning, listen to what we're saying. This mission is for real. Don't take these words 'cause they sound so reliable. Look for yourself and read it. You'll find out through Christ there's comforting hope. Struggle forward, Satan, but don't let go of your rope. There's a mission that takes a soul-searching endeavor, but you're on your way and close to making
Hi, I'm Brother Brian Malone with the Committed Acappella Chorus from Rogersville, Alabama, and you are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Coming up next, I have a double play. No, I have a single play. Let me do this single play. This is a single play from the group Redeemed out of New York City, New York, featuring Hamilton Land Drum. I think this album was back in 1999. Exhortation. I think you're going to enjoy this song, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this single play. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Oh, yes, he did. They called him Jesus, and he came to love. Oh, yes, he did. Heal and forgive. He lived and died. Oh, yes, he did. To buy my pardon. And the empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. And then one day, I'll cross the river, and I'll fight life's final. No walk with faith. Hey, and in as death, oh yes, gives way to victory. I'll see the light of glory, and I know He because He lives. I can face tomorrow because He lives. All my fear is gone. Oh, I know He holds the future, my Lord. And life is worth the living just because He lives. Because He lives. Can I get a witness? I can pray
my fear is gone. Oh, no, oh, Lord, because I know He holds the future, my Lord, and life is worth the living just because He lives, because He lives. Tomorrow, because He lives. I can testify tomorrow. Oh, the future, my Lord, and life is worth the living just because He lives. Because He lives. Oh, my Lord, because He lives. Oh, Lord, all my fears is gone. He holds the future, my Lord, and life is worth the living just because He lives, and life is worth the living just because He
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the broadcast where we need to say good night. But before I go off the air tonight, I want to send out on behalf of Stevie B's Media Production, we want to send out our heartfelt condolences to the family of Bolton Sham Jean. He was gunned down by an accidental shooting by a police officer who thought they were in their apartment, but they were in the wrong apartment. And it's reported that policeman will be charged with manslaughter. So our prayers go out to Bolton Sham Jean's family. And that was so tragic. The young man was 26 years old, and he was a worship leader, a song leader in his congregation. And the brother was very, very, very sincere and zealous for the cause of Christ. And we just pray that the good Lord have mercy on his soul. So this is the point of the broadcast where we want to go off the air. And this has been a great show tonight. I really appreciate my special guest in the Story Glory segment tonight, Ron Walker. That was a very informative interview. I thought Ron did a great job. He has some great music. The brother is very talented. We certainly appreciate his efforts for the cause of Christ. I'm looking forward to putting on that marathon show for Ron in the future. I also want to thank my wingman, Edward Bishop. He's been very supportive of these broadcasts. He's not only on this Friday night show, but he's also on the Tuesday night show, What a Word from the Lord, and he does a great job on that broadcast as well. Hey, wingman, this has been a great show, man.
Man, that went by quick.
Yeah, it does. It always goes by quick when we're having fun on the show. Let's drop these bombs one more time. I think we got a dozen left that we need to drop and get rid of. No, we ain't got but a dozen now. Come on now.
No, I'm telling you, we got two.
Man, drop the bombs.
I counted them.
Stop playing.
We're going to have to do a double drop.
We got to do a double drop. That's a lot of bombs. That's a lot of damage that we're doing, man. Tearing up these folks' property like that.
If you want the thing to go down with the bombs in there, I'm going to
all right,
now.
Let's drop these bombs.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. This has been a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly appreciate you, wingman. See you on the next trip. Don't be late. All right.
Boom, boom.
You know I'll take off without you.
That's okay. I know how to catch up to you.
All right. Take care, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great show tonight. I've been playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists on this broadcast. You can't deny what you hear on the blast on a Friday night.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I want to thank most of all the God of heaven, through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for allowing me the privilege. And it is indeed a privilege, ladies and gentlemen. I do not take none of this for granted. I really enjoy spending this time with you on this Friday night. So until we meet again, may God continue to bless your lives, and may He bless you real good. You've been listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Taking us on off the broadcast tonight will be my man Teray Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida. He has a new single, Kind of Love, and that'll be followed by Dorian Paul out of Houston, Texas. His single For Him to You from his 2007 album, Acappella Praise, Volume Number 1. Now, we did an exclusive interview with Dorian on the broadcast. It's episode number 81. And I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 21. That's a great show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us on the blast tonight. It has been a great show. Good night, everybody.
There is something that I just can't keep to myself when I talk about the love of Jesus Christ. I have a testimony, and in the end you will see what my Jesus means to me. Through all the roughest times and darkest nights of my life, He was there for me. And I'm sorry, but that's the kind of love I need. So give me that saving kind of love. I need that kind of love. The kind of love that sets me free, really shown for you and me. I need forgiving kind of love. I need that kind of love. It may be hard to see, but that's the kind of love I need. I've never seen anyone like you. I've searched all over, no one can do what you do. Make no mistake about it, this man you can't replace. I need you, Jesus, while I run this race. There's something about that man I just can't understand. Takes away my fears and dries my tears. Now I can lift my head. Give me that unconditional love. He's always there on time. I know my Jesus is alright. No love I need, the only kind of love for me. Let me hear you say love, 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 love. Kind of love. Let me hear you say love, 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 love. Somebody say love, 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 love. Kind of love. Kind of love.
Hi, I'm Tyler John Kenneth Williams.
Hi, I'm Dorian Jr.
And on behalf of my daddy, I thank you.
Yeah, we sure enough thank you. Took a little while, but I'm finally done. I put a lot of heart and soul in this one. But the haters and the skeptics thought I couldn't do this. But in my Jesus I have confidence. So I stepped to the challenge and I had.
You've been listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, episode 95.
Yeah, I'm giving you thanks, Lord. Yeah. All you done and what you're gonna do. Wanna take the time, lift up your name. Yeah, Lord. Jesus, you're my everything. You're my everything. I'm so glad I got a song to sing, and I'm singing it now. Yeah, just to say thanks. Following you would take some suffering and not too faint in well-doing. The bench warmers get together talking about you, but you don't pay them attention. Your reward is in heaven. So I stepped to the challenge and I had no fear, 'cause you said if you were with me I could persevere, and you brought me through. Now I just wanna say to you, I wanna thank you, and I'm praising you. Yeah, all you done and what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. Take the time to lift up your name. Lift up your name. It's all for you. Jesus, you're my everything. Yeah, Lord. I'm so glad I got a song to sing. Got a song to sing. I'm singing it now. Yeah, just to say thanks for everything. Health and strength. Mom and Dad, Houston, and my family there. PJ and KJ, Patrick and Shay, Brandon, Chelsea, Dorian, Tyler, and Hannah. Thank you, good God Almighty. What you gonna do? Hey, I just wanna lift up your name, Jesus. Hey. You're my everything. You're my everything. I'm so glad I got a song to sing. I'm singing it now, just to say thanks. Oh, I really wanna thank you. I really wanna thank you, Lord. Oh, I'm praising you. Praising. All you done, what you gonna do? Take the time. I just wanna take the time to say thank you. Everything. Got a song to sing. Singing it down. Yeah. Just to say thank you, Lord. I'm giving you thank you. All you done. Thank you, Lord. Oh, somebody lift their hands and say thank you, Jesus. Hey, you're my everything. I'm so glad. Got a song to sing, yeah, just to say thank you for everything, yeah, Lord, for everything. Oh, you've been so good to me, Lord. Ain't got enough to, I ain't got enough to give you, but oh, I just want to give you my praise, Lord, yeah, right now, Jesus. Oh, I want to thank you for everything.